Add room elements and room tags to each of these spaces and all other spaces on both the first and the second floor plans. It is a good idea to set the limit offset for the room properties to the underside of the floor, roof above, to prevent the room from showing in all the floor area above. Be aware of spaces that span both plans. Example, the warehouse, which is visible in the ground floor and the second floor as well, and the exit stairs, as you should not create different rooms for this on each floor. Kindly note, ensure walls do not extend through floor roof assemblies, like attach top of walls to floor slash roof above where applicable. Note as well, if the room tag does not fit neatly inside the room, you can move the tag outside the room and turn on the leader in the properties. So to add room elements, you just need to type RM. That's the shortcut key for room, or you can go here to the architecture tab and you can click on room for the room element. So notice that being able to type the shortcut key is much faster. So make sure you remember the shortcut keys. So I'll type RM, and you now have a room element that you can place in any of the enclosed rooms or spaces. Notice that here in the reception area, it's allowing me to capture this area and define it as a room because we place a room separator here. If that room separator is not there, so let's just say I'll delete this and type RM. Notice that now the room bleeds from one space to the next because there is no separator or any line that separates this area from the main general office area. So it becomes one whole area as Revit can identify it. Okay, so let's undo that. Control Z, bring back our separator, and then type RM, and then I can place a room here. Now, room is different from a room tag. Notice that I am defining a room and it actually has with it or comes with it a room tag. So let me escape for now. If I select the X of that room element, it actually tells me that this particular room is in the first floor. It has some limit offset of 4,000 and it has the area perimeter. It's already given, has been computed already for you. And then down here, you have the room numbering, which is important. Since this is the first floor plan, maybe you'd like to name this as room number 101. Hit apply, click OK. I think there's a room value 101 already, but that's okay. We'll update that later. And then for the room name, I can type here reception. Okay. So I can add an image for this room, add some comments, and that's the beam part of Revit. Okay. Apply. Hit escape and you get your room. So you need to do that for all rooms. Make sure you don't duplicate the warehouse, assigning rooms for the warehouse in the ground floor. And it's also visible in the second level. Okay. Now, a quick way of assigning room tags is by typing RM. Okay. And then you have here place rooms automatically. So you can click this. and automatically all the rooms that are visible, well separated, uh, will have a room assignment. So you can close that, and notice that uh, each room now has its numbering, so you can adjust that numbering, and you can change the room assignment as well. So you can do it here. So let's say this one is the boardroom, so you can click on this and type boardroom. So you can do it here, or you can do it from the property palette. And if you do that here, notice that if we highlight, let's zoom in. Okay, so sometimes it's hard to find the room because it's invisible, the room element. You can actually select the tag, which is visible. And since this is actually hosted by the room element, you can place here or click here, select host. And that selects the room. Okay, so the difference is, let me hit escape. If I click on the tag, room tag, notice that there's not really much information here regarding that room tag. But if I again select host, now since I have the host selected, I have all the information about the room here. Okay, so I can change the number, I can change the name. Okay, so doing it, placing the room elements automatically, of course, is much faster, and then you just have to adjust by clicking on the room. If the rooms are small, like this stairwell here and the storage space, and the room tags or the room numbers cannot be accommodated, you can turn on the leader line for this tag. So you can select the tag, oops, double clicked it. So select the tag and then check or enable leader. So let me select this again and then check leader line. So if this particular room here, you'd like to bring the name and the number outside because maybe you'd like to place some furniture here. So you can select the tag, enable the leader line, and then you can now move this outside. Oops. Okay. Otherwise, you can uncheck leader line, apply, and it goes back to the room.